हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू अर्पिता शर्मा क्लासेस। आप लोगों का बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। आज हम बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक पढ़ने वाले हैं। आई नो यू ऑल आर हैविंग दिस इंफॉर्मेशन दैट RRR, राजू मौली सर की ये जो मूवी थी लास्ट ईयर विच वाज इन थिएटर्स, RRR has won the Oscars and it's a great achievement for India and especially the South Indian directors and the South Indian actors. For them also it's a very great, you can say, achievement, milestone, right? एंड पूरे ये मीडिया और कल्चरल इंडस्ट्रीज जो है, फिल्म्स, मूवीज इंडस्ट्रीज हैं, इन सभी के लिए एक बहुत ही इंस्पिरेशनल मोमेंट है दैट वी एज क्रिएटर्स, वी एज actors can also achieve great level of success when it comes to global cinema. So in this movie there are two main protagonists, or you can say the heroes, which are real life heroes. We are studying about Alluri Sita Rama Raju and Komaram Bhim. These two personalities are not just, for entertainment. They are real life personalities. Plus, आपको आपके modern Indian history की याद दिलाएगी ये personalities. So, in your upcoming prelims examination, now that RRR has won the Oscars, plus RRR was in the theaters last year, 100% chances are there that they will ask you questions in prelims or in mains or in interview about these two personalities. So, without wasting any time, let's get started. शुरू करें आज की क्लास. Alluri Sitarama Raju or Komaram Bhim, who were these two personalities? What role did they play in the Indian national freedom struggle? Let's study about them in detail from the perspective of GS paper 1 modern Indian history. So before we start this lecture, आप लोगों के लिए एक छोटी सी announcement है that on Unacademy Plus, I am back with my own personal batch, my own personal course, for which you don't have to take Unacademy Plus subscription. There is a separate link that I'll be posting in the chat section, in the live chat section, in the description box. You just need to click on that link and you'll be redirected to this batch, wherein the price of the batch is just rupees 999. Over and above this price, you will get 10% discount also if you use my code ARPITA10. अगर आप ये कोड यूज करते हैं तो 10% का डिस्काउंट भी आपको मिलेगा. ठीक है, तो ये जो बैच है, what is this batch all about? This batch is going to be all about Indian economy. I know Indian polity, geography, history and economy, these are the 4 core subjects which you need to prepare very well for your preliminary examination, for your mains examination, even for your interview. Keeping that in mind, we are starting with Brahmastra batch for Indian economy, targeting prelims 2023 and prelims 2024. Now, if you are looking for rock solid foundation in Indian economy for UPSC, अगर आपको लग रहा है कि भाई कुछ कॉन्सेप्ट्स हमारे स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं है, रटना पड़ता है इंडियन इकोनॉमी को फ्लो चार्ट के वे में, विजुअलाइजेशन के वे में, क्रिएटिव मैनर में कैसे समझा जा सकता है, तो आप चिंता मत कीजिए, ये बैच आपके लिए ही है, wherein we are going to complete entire Indian economy with mind maps, flow charts in 11 days, starting from tomorrow, 20th March, 6 p.m. 11 days का बैच है. 31st March को ये बैच खत्म हो जाएगा. 90 minutes डेली हम लेक्चर्स लेंगे. आपको टोटल 110 MCQs सॉल्व करने को मिलेंगे. We are going to analyze 5 years PYQs also. We are going to strengthen our core conceptual clarity, budget, economic survey, current affairs, and conceptual topics taken from NCERT's Tamil Nadu State Board books of 11th, 12th Indian economy and Sanjeev Verma sir ki kitab. So all of this in 11 days in this one particular course. And after this course, you don't have to go through any other book, just the notes of this batch and current affairs. That's it. उसके अलावा इंडियन इकोनॉमी में और कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं होगी आपको. प्रीलिम्स के लिए ये बैच आपके लिए एक ब्रह्मास्त्र बैच है. So if you are interested in joining this particular batch for just rupees 999, over and above which you will get 10% discount if you use this code, then you can join today because कल से आपका बैच start हो रहा है 6 बजे से. Okay, so today is the last day to enroll in this batch. Make sure that you take your enrollment by clicking on the link given below in the description box and in the chat section. Let's get started. शुरू करें आज की क्लास. Now, when we talk about Alluri Sita Rama Raju, who was he? Let's understand this. रामचरण जी ने इनका रोल किया है in the movie RRR. And also last year on 4th July, which was the birth anniversary of Alluri Sita Rama Raju, Prime Minister of India also unveiled a bronze statue in Andhra Pradesh of, ASR. नाउ एसएस राजामौली सर की जो आरआरआर मूवी है वो इन दो रियल लाइफ फ्रीडम फाइटर्स के लाइफ पर ही बेस्ड है, अलूरी सीताराम राजू एंड कोमाराम भील। एंड प्लस यस थोड़ा फिक्शनल क्लासिफिकेशन रहा है, थोड़ा सा फिक्शन एडेड है, ठीक है, बट these two are real life heroes. Okay, these two roles are played by Ram Charan and Junior NTR. Junior NTR played the role of Komaram Bhim and Ram Charan played the role of Alluri Sitarama Raju. Okay, so now when we talk about Alluri Sitarama Raju, he was involved in the revolutionary independence movement. Okay, and he was born in, it is said 1897 or 98 के करीब इनका जन्म हुआ था. He became a sannyasi at a very young age, at the age of 18. And during his sannyasi period, when he did sadhana and meditation, he acquired a mystical aura among himself, around himself, right? अपने आसपास एक mystical vibe aura इनके आ गया था. Plus, he was also highly respected by people around him, the tribal peoples, right? People, and he had the knowledge of astrology also and medicine also. Plus, he had this very mystical energy and mystical strength to tame wild animals, चाहे lion हो. आपने movie में भी देखा होगा, in the movie also you must have seen that Alluri Sitaram Raju, Ramcharan played his role. He had this very mystical ability to tame down wildest animals. जितने भी जंगली जानवर हैं उनको एकदम कंट्रोल में लाने की ability इनके अंदर थी without the usage of any arms and ammunition. That was the kind of aura he had. So basically, in Bhagavad Gita, we study now that Arjuna was asking, I don't want to indulge in this fight. I just want to leave everything and go to the Himalayas and do my meditation and sadhana. Why to indulge in this battle when everyone has to die one day? So Krishna told him कि कर्म तो तुमको करना पड़ेगा. You have to do your karma. If you are a Kshatriya, your karma is to win, fight in this battle. If you're a student, your karma is to study. If you're a son, your karma is to take care of your parents and family. If you are a husband, your karma is to take care of your family. If you are if you're a father, your karma is to teach your sons and daughters, right? What is a moral, how to live a moral life, etc. Similarly goes for the females also. If your karma is to be if you right now you are a mother, your karma is to take care of your children, to imbibe the moral values into them. If your karma is, if you are a civil servant officer right now, so your karma is to take care of the people in your district. If you are an IPS officer, right, so your karma is to be on the field and be in charge of the law and order, maintain the law and order. If your karma is a daughter, if you are a daughter, your karma is to take care of your parents, be an obedient daughter, be a good daughter, right? If you are a student right now, your karma is to just focus on the studies and do nothing else. अभी पढ़ाई पे फोकस करना है अगर आप स्टूडेंट के तौर पे अभी बैठ के पढ़ रहे हो, ठीक है. Similarly, Krishna used to say कि Krishna told Arjuna कि your karma right now is not to run away, right? आपका कर्मा है फील्ड में रह के बैटल को फेस करना, चाहे आप जीतो चाहे हारो, irrespective of the result. Even if you die, you will die doing a good thing, right? So here Alluri Sitaram Raju showed the same thing, the teaching of the knowledge of the Gita. He was a sannyasi. He had all the knowledge of medicine, astrology, and still, he did not run away from the battle because he said, I am going to stand up for the dharma. And if I'm going to protect the dharma, then my karma is to fight for the dharma. Okay, that was you can say he was a living proof of Gita's teaching. And at a very young age, he channeled his discontent of the hill people in Ganjam, Vishakhapatnam, Godavari by creating a guerrilla resistance against the Britishers. He knew that the tribal people are not happy with the Britishers. Britishers were trying to not just destroy the culture of India, but also they were trying to snatch away the land of the tribal people. They were trying to enslave them. So he was very unhappy with that, and he created guerrilla resistance against the British. Now, what is guerrilla warfare? This is important for prelims. Now, when there are hilly regions, right? जब hilly regions होते हैं, तो the guerrilla warfare is a part of military tactics where you can just, आप छुप कर attack कर सकते हो, you can raid, right? और आप क्या कर सकते हो, पहाड़ों के बीच में अपना एक छोटा कैंप बना सकते हो, वहां से आप झाड़ियों के पीछे से तीरबाजी कर सकते हो. तो these kind of small military tactics are a part of guerrilla warfare. ओके, यहाँ तक पॉइंट क्लियर हो गया सभी को. नाउ एंड स्मॉल कैंप्स में आप अपना फाइट ब्रिटिशर्स के अगेंस्ट छोटे छोटे क्लब्स में स्टार्ट कर सकते हो. एंड द colonial rule, I know, we all know that at that time they threatened the tribals. ठीक है, ट्राइबल्स के लैंड को, ट्राइबल्स के कल्चर को, ट्राइबल्स के वे ऑफ लिविंग को थ्रेटन कर रहा था ब्रिटिश माइंडसेट. So Alluri Sitarama Raju, he became involved in the anti-British activities. 1882 में मद्रास फॉरेस्ट एक्ट निकला था, because of which the free movement of Adivasis or tribal communities was restricted, that they cannot move freely into the jungle, into the forest to collect their fodder and collect their resources. And because of that, he started his anti-British activities. How can you restrict the movement of tribal people in their own lands? Right? And that led to Rampa Rebellion, which is also known as Manyam Rebellion of 1922, where Alluri Sitaram Raju played a role of the leader. He led that rebellion. But at that time, Gandhiji was not happy with this rebellion, because Gandhiji's non-cooperation movement had already launched, and Gandhiji was against violence. And Alluri Sitaram Raju was using violence in that rebellion. So it coincided, plus Gandhiji was not happy, but still he used to, talk very highly of Alluri Sitaram Raju. He used to praise him. Alluri Sitaram Raju, he persuaded people he should not drink, because he was a sannyasi himself. He was a sadhak par excellence. साधक थे, उपासक थे, मेडिटेट किया था काफी साल, काफी छोटी एज में संन्यास ले लिया था. तो वो लोगों को बोलते थे कि ये शराब वराब छोड़ो, यू हैव टू कम आउट ऑफ दिस अनकॉन्शियस वे ऑफ लिविंग एंड यू हैव टू फाइट फॉर धर्मा, यू हैव टू वेयर द इंडियन खादी. बट एट द सेम टाइम ही ऑल्सो असर्टेड दैट इंडिया कुड बी लिबरेटेड only by the use of force, not non-violence. He was saying this. That is why Gandhiji was against his tactics, because इनका बिलीव था कि भाई अब चुप बैठ के नहीं होगा, ब्रिटिशर्स लातों के भूत हैं, बातों से नहीं मानेंगे. So he was nicknamed as, because he led the Manyam rebellion, he was nicknamed as Manyam Birudu, hero of the jungle. Okay, point clear हो गया यहाँ तक? Now, but in 1924, it is said that he was taken into police custody. He was tied to a tree, and then he was public execution हुआ था उनका, ठीक है? And because of that, the rebellion ended. But he was a living example of what it means to stand up for our dharma. ठीक है? Point clear हो गया? Now we come to Komaram Bhima. Now here you can see Komaram Bhim. The question is, identify all the reasons for the revolt of Komaram Bhim against Britishers. What were the reasons why Komaram Bhim, he revolted against the Britishers? First, he witnessed labor agitations in British-controlled tea and coffee plantations. Second, presence of Bambram and Dupapeti. He had all of his, third is he had all of his land taken away after the natural passing of his father. D, his father was killed by forest department. So correct answer in this case would be, इस case में correct answer होगा A, B and D are the reasons why he led this revolt against Britishers. First, yes, he witnessed labor agitations in British-controlled tea and coffee plantations. We need to understand for prelims what is Bambram and Dupapeti. This is very important point. Please write it down. इसको miss मत करना. Prelims में 99% chances are that they will ask you this. Bambram is the tax for grazing cattle, which Britishers were, enforcing. तो बाम्बरम क्या है, जब आप अपने कैटल को फील्ड्स में चराने लेकर जाते हो तो उस पर भी टैक्स लगा रही थी ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट. डुपापेटी इज टैक्स फॉर फायरवुड कलेक्शन. अपने फायरवुड के लिए व्हेन यू आर गोइंग टू द जंगल एंड कलेक्टिंग द फायरवुड फॉर मेकिंग फूड एट होम, so that was Dupapeti. Tax on that was Dupapeti. So the presence of these two kind of taxes was also the reason why Bhima, Komaram Bhim, he revolted against the Britishers. And D is his father was killed by the forest department. Okay, so all he also wanted to take revenge, plus he was very inspired by Alluri Sitarama Raju and Birsa Munda, so that is why he participated in the revolt. Now he was born in the Gond tribal community, so they can ask you questions Gond tribal community के ऊपर भी. And Komaram Bhim जो है वो तेलंगाना में पैदा हुए थे, district of Telangana he was born. He led the rebellion against feudal nizams of Hyderabad also, who were, you can say the puppet rulers against under British government. And he spread the message of Jal, Jungle, Zameen, water, forest and land among the tribal people, that we need to fight for this. These are our, you can say resources, our water, our forest, our land. Britishers cannot snatch them. Right. So this was the reason why he, participated in the, battle against the Britishers. तो ये थे दो personalities, दो heroes हमारे, Komaram Bhim and Alluri Sitarama Raju. I hope आज की class आपको काफी अच्छी लगी होगी. उम्मीद करती हूँ this was an informative class. Also, don't forget to check out the batch हमारे ब्रह्मास्त्र बैच जो लॉन्च हो रहा है, कल से स्टार्ट हो रहा है, 20 मार्च से 31 मार्च तक ये चलेगा। 110 MCQs हम इसमें सॉल्व करेंगे। इंडियन इकोनॉमी में बजट, economic survey and core concepts of Indian economy, NCRTs, Tamil Nadu State Board books, and current affairs we are going to cover. So if you are interested in this batch, which is just rupees for 999, the link is given below. You can get 10% discount using my code Arpita10. Do check out the batch through the link given below in the description box. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.